Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to another Revolting review. I am Random Ross and today I review Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Again, it's written, directed by Guillermo del Toro, well, co-written. Also co-written by Mike Mickles or something, Mickles or whatever. And I should say, all these characters are based on the comic book series Hellboy by Mike... Oh no, hang on, Mike Knuckle, or whatever his name, I'm butchering the name. He wrote the comics and he co-wrote this one too. Again, it stars Ron Perlman, Selma Blair, Douglas Jones, Jeffrey Tambor and John Hurt. So, this one... in this one, Hellboy as a kid is told about the story of the Golden Army, that an elf creature creates an army, gets this blacksmith to create an army of gold robots to wage war on man with the power and control of a crown that gets broken into three pieces. One part of the crown gets given to the men, the other two pieces are with the elves, and the Golden Army are locked away. And then thousands of years later, in the present, this elf prince wants to get the Golden Army and wage war on mankind, and Hellboy is out to stop him. And yeah, so let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, I liked Ron Perlman in this as Hellboy. He was funny and great. And I also liked Selma Blair's character in this too. What's her character's name again? That's it, Liz. I also liked I also liked the aquatic man, that's his name. Abe Sapin or whatever. I liked his character. In fact, I liked a lot of the characters. They were a lot more fleshed out and developed in this one. John Hurt didn't have a lot of screen time in this one because he died in the first one, so it was only in a flashback sequence around the beginning. But yeah, I like the relationship Hellboy and Liz had. They were in love, they were together, and that, and yeah, I just like the characters in this. They were very nicely done and they were more developed, probably because you were familiar with them from the first film. And that, and it had great CGI and great effects, and yeah, it was a great CGI and great effects and good characters in that. Yeah, so I enjoyed that. But now down to my dislikes. Now, Hellboy 2, they've got the characters down to a T and that, but I thought the villain, which was an elf character, I can't remember his name, but I don't know, I didn't like the villain because he was a bit underdeveloped. In fact, this whole story to this I thought was a bit lazy. See, I thought the first Hellboy film was great, but the second one I thought was a bit dull. It had a slow middle act, and yeah, I just weren't feeling it. I have to say, I was a bit disappointed with this one. I much preferred the first film, but that's sometimes a tough thing with sequels. It sometimes doesn't do as good as the predecessor, and in this case, Hellboy 2: The Golden Army wasn't. It did have a great finale though, with the Golden Army, but I feel that the Golden Army, they weren't in it long enough. The finale was good, but it looked a bit rushed and a bit messy, and it was just, yeah, I just thought, this could have been such a much better film, but it just wasn't. It looked rushed. It looked a bit silly from time to time, and I'm giving you my honest opinion here. I didn't think much to Hellboy 2. For me, it was the characters and the performances the cast gave in this, our lead actors and that. But other than that, the story just wasn't there for me. That's what I... So yeah, I didn't really enjoy Hellboy 2 as much as the first film. But Ron Perlman made it, kind of saved the film for me, with it being watchable. But Hellboy 2: The Golden Army it wasn't for me. So, you know, I'm just going to get to my final thoughts and ratings now. So, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Do I recommend it? At your own risk, I'd say, but wasn't really for me. So, I'm going to give Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Do you know what? I'll give this a... I'm going to have to give it a 2.5 out of 5. 2.5 machetes out of 5 for Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. But if you like it, then, you know, fair enough. You know, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it and that, you know. So, yeah, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. This has been my revolting review on it. So, yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description. I have been Random Ross, and this has been my revolting reviews, and until next time, don't have nightmares.